The President of the United States, when elected, his or her main job will be to create, to manage, to pick qualified people to do a job. The other most important thing is she or he, as the boss, will create an atmosphere of either good behavior or bad. And I want to point out, this is why I would not vote for Chris Christie, because of the Bridgegate scandal. Why Reagan upset me so much when Ollie North got involved in the Iran-Contra mess. And there are other incidents. It is very clear that Hillary, at the very least, has got a staffing issue. Even if she didn't break any laws whatsoever, those under her evidently felt that it was okay to make these kind of decisions without her approval. That alone disqualifies her from being eligible for our vote. And I think the very least we can do is refuse to reward her behavior. And I want you to consider the fact that your child, that you have told over and over again what's right and wrong, that you've punished, that you've the behavior that you've shown them, you've tried to instill in that child. That child's watching. And if you've ever told your child what's right and wrong, then I want you to understand that by voting, by making this move, by even arguing the nuance of, well, she's better than the alternative, even making that argument, you are saying to your child, you are full of hypocrisy. It doesn't matter to you whether or not what they do, as much as whether or not you get what you want. And that is a bad thing to do. We cannot afford to lose another generation. I hope and I pray that everyone will hold Hillary accountable this election. She will not face charges in court, even at the worst, even if she had been charged. Hillary could have still ran for president. If she won, she would have been able to pardon herself. If she lost on the day that Obama left office, he could pardon her. And don't deny that it has happened before. George H.W. Bush did it with Caspar Weinberger and a few others. He pardoned them before they were even charged. So there is no doubt in my mind that it can be done. And so the ideal of making this about whether or not she belongs in jail is ludicrous. What's most important for us is to make sure she is not the President of the United States. And I hope we all keep that in the focus. If someday down the road she's held accountable for her behavior, great. But right now, we're being asked as voters to choose. And for the first time, we have a clear reminder from the FBI Director Comey that her behavior, at the very least, was not morally or integrity sound. So, I do understand that Donald Trump is not the best choice in the world. However, I want you to consider the fact that every complaint about him is how he phrases things, his words, his brutal way of putting things. And believe me, they are brutal. They make me cringe sometimes. But the fact is, they are just words. The problem with Hillary is actions. She has proven that she will do whatever is necessary to keep her ambition alive. She will sell out this country. She will sell out her party. And she would sell out her beliefs to get what she wanted. If it becomes inconvenient, she will just drop them like a hot potato and do whatever she needs as necessary. That cannot be rewarded. So, unfortunately, Trump is the only other viable alternative. There is a chance for a third party. Okay. Theoretically, there is. Jill Stein is hoping to be on 47 ballots. I don't know if the Libertarian Johnson is on all 50 states, but if he's not, then neither one of those are viable options. There would be 3 states in the Union that would not get a vote on whether or not Jill Stein should be president if she only has 47 states. As for Johnson, like I said, I don't know. I haven't looked it up yet. That being said, even that, there's a worse reason for why a third-party candidate is not viable. And that is the Republicans and Democrats have for years created it to where the system is working against them. They are not able to get on all 50 ballots. And the reason for that is because they do not get the right average of votes during the last presidential election. And it is very difficult for a third-party candidate to even get elected because they don't have access to funds from the government. And like I said, they have to go through this rigmarole every 4 years of getting their name on every single state. It's very hard to orchestrate this. Republicans and Democrats get it by default. It's wrong. I would like to see it change. But in all honesty, why should they give up what they've already got? They've been given a far easier path to being elected. They pretty much guarantee it'll either be them or one of them that wins. So why should they give it away? But I do not believe that a third-party candidate can do anything beyond diluting the vote for Trump and Hillary. I don't know which one would be hurt more, but what I do know is if you vote for a third party, you are making it more likely that Hillary skates through. In fact, slithers through. And that cannot be acceptable to anybody out there. It just can't. Your children deserve better, and I hope you provide them with proof of what you've been telling them all along. Thank you. Bye.